everyone. This is Jennifer Rowan, psychic medium and tarot reader, and this is your monthly reading for December 2020 for the earth signs. And this month, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. In the past, I have done one reading for all of the earth signs, and this month I'm actually going to do readings for each sign within one video for the earth signs. Before we get started, I do want to mention that this is a general reading, and please take what resonates with you this month and you can leave the rest. If you'd like to have your own private reading where you will get information that is going on around your situation and the energies around you, then you can go to my website and find my email address. This is also listed on the description box, and you can contact me there. Also, I want to mention that we have a few different things coming up this month. We have the Gemini full moon on November 30th. It is a partial eclipse. We have a solar eclipse in Sagittarius on December 14th. This is actually a new moon. And on December 30th, we have a full moon. And just to remind you, with the solar eclipses, this can bring a lot of shifts and changes into our lives and also around the world and the government. So we've already seen this year, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of this over the next 6 months. So let's move on first to the Taurus reading and see what is in store for you this month. We first have an angel card that I picked, and it says confidence. And with this card, Archangel Michael, he is the archangel of courage and also can help you with any fear-based thoughts that you have going on. There might be some new tasks that you're going to be taking on or things that you have been working with, and maybe you feel like you don't have a lot of confidence as to working with these things. It could be something new, and if it is, sometimes we are uncomfortable with new things that we're going to be working with. But Archangel Michael is saying to have faith and to have trust, because they are going to send people and projects to you that are going to work with you. And just know that if you are having a little bit of difficulty, this is actually going to make you stronger and give you more confidence down the road. So just trust that the archangels always have something good in mind for you and have good intentions. You just have to have the belief that everything will be okay and that you are protected. Now, let's move on to the tarot reading part of the session here. And the first card that we have is going to be the theme for this month, and this is the Eight of Cups. So this could happen at any time during this month. And with the Eight of Cups, you actually see somebody walking away here, and they're looking like they may be disappointed. They could be disappointed with a love relationship. Maybe they had to walk away, or you have to walk away from a relationship that isn't good for you. Or you found out that maybe you're not having things in common as you used to. Also, this could be work. Some of you may be leaving a job that just doesn't make you happy anymore, or perhaps you may have gotten laid off or let go during this COVID situation. This could also be a project that you were walking away from. You may have some sadness, or your emotions may be up at this time, or if you go through it sometime this month. But just know that this is actually temporary. We will all go through difficulties in our lives, and this will make us a stronger person. And this will also give you the confidence that we talked about, so that if you get into a new relationship or something that's much better for you, you're going to feel much better about yourself as well. So everything that we learned in life has helped us and made us stronger. And also, hopefully for most of us, we've learned our lessons so that we don't do the same thing over again. And for the first week of the month, we have the Temperance card. And with the Temperance card, what this is showing for you this month is that you need to bring some balance into your life. And also, it's about having patience and doing things in moderation. And whether it's balancing your emotions, balancing your workload, and finding a better way to deal with your stress. Trying to do things in moderation is going to help you and help you to achieve success in the future. And a lot of times when people are going through stressful situations, they may feel out of control, or they feel like they can't count on anybody, or they can't even count on themselves. But what they're saying is, if you go back to this first card, have the confidence, but you just need to balance out that workload. You need to balance your emotions. And ways that you can do this is by going out in nature, also meditating. Maybe you need to make changes with your workload if you have like a private business. Or again, maybe you need to prioritize things at your day job. So whatever it is, I feel that if you take the time to, balance things out, weigh things out, and do things carefully, and taking a step at a time, you will be able to fulfill all of the requirements or tasks that you have in front of you. And now we move on to around the second week. And just remember that sometimes things during the month or these weeks can actually overlap. So, but what I'm seeing for around the second week is actually the Hermit card. And what this is saying for you, or for some of you this month, is that you need to take some time to take a break. Also to do some meditation and spend that time alone so that you can really work through some things and listen to your inner guidance. Because if you have a lot going on in the mind, you're analyzing too much, you have a lot of anxiety, then you're not going to be able to make good decisions either in the now or in the near future. What you need to do is to draw your energy inward. And by doing that and being in a quiet space, this is actually going to help you find the answers that you seek, so you are not distracted from what is going on around you. Because with the distractions and always by doing things, you're not going to be able to make these good decisions because you're always busy or you always have that chatter in your mind. A good way to approach things is to, take some time to meditate. Maybe you just need a day, maybe you need a couple days. And if you need to take a day off from work, this can be helpful for you as well. But again, by doing this, you will be able to see the answers clearly. And if you just take a day at a time or a step at a time, things will be made known to you. And you will be able to hear the answers that your angels or your guides are giving to you. And now let's move on to the third week of the month, which is the King of Coins or the King of Pentacles. And with the King of Pentacles, what this is showing me is that for some of you, you may already be in some type of leadership position, or there may be a promotion that's becoming available to you sometime this month, even maybe next month. And if you've already been doing this, you have a lot of good skills around you. You've probably been doing this for a long time. So you've made some good money in your lifetime. You have a lot of material things around you. And if this is something new, these are things that will be coming to you. You've worked really hard, so finally that abundance is going to be coming to you, and you will be able to help other people around you. And remember what I said about the Hermit card, by going into meditation or by taking that quiet time. You know, if there's a special project that you're working on that will help you get some kind of promotion or money coming your way, then that's something that you'll need to do this month to prepare yourself. You know what works best for you because you've done this before. And for some of you, this could be a male that you're going to be meeting, or even possibly a female that you're going to be meeting that has leadership skills around you. They're very outgoing. They're very motivated. So if you do meet somebody like that this month, I want to say that this would definitely be a good partner for you. And now let's move on to the last card of the month that I had for you. And this is actually the World card. And so what I'm saying with this, now this can mean that for some of you, because we do have a holiday coming up, there may be some travel that's around you. And so it could be either local or you may be traveling at a distance. Also, this signifies completion. So maybe you actually just finished a project that we were talking about, or you may be getting that promotion and you've been working for this promotion over months, you know, maybe even years. So finally, you have achieved your goal. Everything that you've worked for has come together and you're definitely in the right place now and you're doing everything that you wanted. So with the World card, this is also saying that you need to celebrate your successes and to have gratitude for the things that you have gotten along the way or at this time. And the last thing that I want to give you is your lottery number for the month. And the number that I was seeing around you was 716. Now, when these numbers hit, they've hit within a week or two boxed. So I can't guarantee you a win, but they do sometimes come up. So I want to thank you, Taurus, for joining me during this reading. And if you did enjoy this reading and it does resonate with you, or you find that later it resonates with you, please feel free to like this video and always feel free to share with people, as this helps to support my channel. And if you are new coming to my channel, I want to say thank you as well. And feel free to hit the like button and also the subscribe and notification bell, and you will be alerted as to when something new becomes available. So thanks again. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and also a Happy New Year. Hi, Virgo. This is your monthly tarot reading for December 2020. And for more information, you can go to the beginning of the video, which gives an introduction about the different things that are going on throughout the month. Also, feel free to listen to not only your sun sign, but your rising sign and your moon sign, as this will give you additional information for you. And some of these things may resonate with you as well. So let's move on to your reading. And we have the Saints and Angels cards deck that I used. And for this card that came up for you, it says pause. And what this is actually showing me for you this month, as this would be a good time to rest your mind and take a break. There may be some situations that you've been going through in your life, and you need time to think about these things so that you can make good choices and decisions moving forward. Also, you may be mentally or physically drained. So I consider this like the Hermit card, where sometimes we just need to be in a quiet space with no distractions around us. And whether it's in a day or a couple days, we will have more clarity on our situations. And this also gives us a chance to be more in tune with our guides that may give you thoughts or ideas about what actions you need to take next. So be sure to take this time throughout the month so that you can make good choices. And the first card that we have, which was actually the theme for this month. And again, this can happen early in the month or sometime within the month, that this is the Tower card. And with the Tower, this can show me that there might be some unexpected changes that are coming your way this month. This is a time when you may see that you thought that the structures around you were stable, but in fact, there may be some things that aren't stable at all. There might be changes that are going on with your job. Sometimes for some people, this could be someone actually losing a job, or maybe you're being moved to a different department and you weren't aware of this. And sometimes this can be the truth that is being revealed to you that was hidden. So be on the lookout for this month. Sometimes I see this as also there might be something financial going on around you. Maybe there's something in the home that needs fixed. You know, if you have a business, maybe things will slow down a little bit this month. So if that's the case, then you'll need to make some changes so that going forward, you will be in a better place. And sometimes when things like this happens, especially if it's unexpected, this can actually help to motivate us to finally take action when there would have been times that we would have just kept procrastinating. So this could also be in regards to health. So please make sure that, you're getting the proper rest that you need. If you've been going through a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, then you're going to want to meditate or get some rest, because for some people, they could end up having some type of nervous breakdown or nervous issue, so you want to be able to work with that. And the other thing that I was seeing with this is, for some of you, I feel like somebody may have some back issues here this month. Also, you might have problems with your knees or your legs. So that's going to make things a little bit unstable as well. So if you have any of these issues this month, then you want to definitely get it taken care of. Now, I do want to say before I move on to the other cards, which is going by week, I want to say to you that I pulled another card for you since the Tower card came up. And this actually brought in the Magician card. And the Magician card is always a great card. So this is something definitely that you can look forward to. And what this shows me is that new opportunities and new beginnings may be coming your way. So if it was in the case you lost your job or something happened that you weren't expecting, then I feel like there's going to be new things that are coming into your life. Sometimes things like a job loss has to happen because maybe it wasn't in your best interest to keep working there, or maybe you weren't in a healthy situation. So I feel like your angels are going to bring something good for you in the future, whether it's this month or coming up next year. Remember, with the eclipses that we have coming up, they can bring big shifts and changes into our lives. Also, we're going to see this in the government and in the world around us. So, this will help us to adjust and prepare for things. But with the Magician as well, remember that you're the co-creator. So you can start getting new ideas and new thoughts, and you can reach new goals with things. If you just take small steps, you will see that if there is something new that you wanted to do, that you can actually make these dreams happen, but take it slowly, take a step at a time instead of just forcing or pushing your way through things. And I feel like, this is a very good card of success. So I'm glad to see that we had a good card come up for you. And the next card that we have, which is around the first week, and just remember that things can overlap in readings, and we have the Page of Wands. Now, this can be a couple things. This could be somebody around you or somebody you're going to be meeting. It could be a young adult or a young male. Also, remember, this is at the beginning stages of things. So you might be starting a new job. You may have received a new opportunity. but also you have the potential for leadership in this position with the wands. The wands shows me that these are new ideas and new approaches to things, and I feel like you're going to be very creative this month as well. So if you just take the steps needed and take small steps, since you are new at this, then you can actually make yourself successful. This can also show me that good news may be coming your way as well in the future. So just be on the lookout for this. And the second card that we have is actually the Sun. And this is always a great card to have. So at the beginning of the month or sometime this month, as we talked about with the Tower, there may be some changes or things happening in your life that you didn't expect. So that might have brought you some unhappiness. And when the Sun card comes up, this just says to me that you're going to be having a lot more happiness in your life and more joy. And also, if you haven't been feeling motivated, that finally you're going to have more energy to do the things that you need to do. Sometime this month, we will start to actually feel that we are more motivated because Mars is out of retrograde and we still are in the shadow period. But by the second or third week, we may start feeling like we're in a much better place than we were over the last couple months. Also, with the Sun card, this is a victory card as well. So this is just showing me that good things may be happening around you. If you've been ill, that you will have good health. And also, you're going to have success coming up this month in one way or another. So don't let the beginning of the month with the Tower get you down, because I still see some positive things happening for you. And maybe this change with the Tower is actually a good thing. And now we move on to around the third week and we have another good card. So this is the World card. And with the World card, you may be traveling this month. I know with Taurus, they may be doing some traveling as well. We do have the holidays, and so some of us may be going to meet with family this month. Also, this is a card of success as well. And with success, this can bring us rewards. So some of you may be getting a bonus. Some of you may be getting a raise this month or not too long after. And, you've been working really hard over whether it's the last couple months or this year. And finally, things are starting to come to fruition. All these things that you've been working hard for, you're now starting to see the results of your actions. So just keep doing what you're doing. And I feel like things will even become better for you, because now we move on to the fourth week of the month, and we have the Four of Pentacles. And with the Four of Pentacles, this does show me security around you, also stability. And this is an earth sign as well. And this shows me that you do have money that you may be able to donate to people because you've been, working very hard. And I see a lot of success with this. You may have a lot of savings. But the one thing that I do feel with this is that you always have to let things flow, because you don't want to block things. So if we're always holding on to something, and whether it's us being selfish with something, or we're afraid to spend our money because we're afraid that in the future we may not have any, then that's going to block the flow. So it's always good to be giving to people, or to be spending the money so that you can keep that flow going. And so overall, Virgo, I want to say that I feel this is a very good month for you. I did get a lottery number for you this month, and that number is 318. And my lottery numbers do hit on occasion, and when they have hit, they've hit within a week or two boxed. And also, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been listening to my channel in the past. And if you are new in reviewing my channel, I appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and you will be alerted as to when new videos come out. So thanks again, Virgo. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and also a Happy New Year. And I will be providing more videos to you in 2021. Hi, Capricorns. So this is your reading for December 2020. And I have provided more information at the beginning of the video in the introduction, if you'd like to take a look there to see what else is going on. And also, besides your sun sign, also you can look at the tarot reading for your moon sign and also your rising sign, as this may provide some additional information as well. So for this month, the theme of the month is going to be the wheel, which is actually the Wheel of Fortune. And what this shows me for this month is you are going to have a cycle of change coming up for you. And actually, with these eclipses that we're having at the end of November and also in mid-December, this can bring a lot of changes and shifts into our lives, into the world, and into the government. So be expecting that we're going to be having to adjust to some things that we weren't used to or are new. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a time where this can be bringing you may have some good luck this month. There could be rewards coming your way from your efforts. This could be from work, or maybe it's a business, or even a hobby that you've been doing. There are times in our life where the wheel goes up, and there's times in our lives where the wheel goes down. And so sometimes we feel like we're not having good luck, or that the things that are being brought to us are difficult to handle. But I feel that for this month, everything is coming in perfect alignment, and you're going to be seeing the results of all your hard work. Also, this could show me opportunities that are coming your way this month as well, whether it's expected or unexpected. And also, this could be something that's coming up throughout the month, not necessarily at the beginning of the month or even closer to the beginning of the year. So just wait and see what happens and see how this plays out for you. As we go on to the first week of the month, we have the Sun card. And remember that these weeks can overlap. But what I'm saying here is, if you have gone through a difficult period recently, or you have felt like you weren't motivated, with the Sun card, this shows me that you're going to be feeling energized. So any projects that you need to do at work, or if you have something new that you're working on, you're going to feel motivated enough to do this. Also, this can be a victory card as well, and also a card of abundance. So besides the wheel, we also have the Sun card bringing us rewards or abundance. So it looks like starting off for the month that things are very good for you. Also, if you have not been in the best of health, this can also show me that your health will either be better or definitely be improving over what you were dealing with in the past. Now, as we move on to the second week, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, this can be a few things. This can represent you, whether you're male or female. And it shows me that you're a very sensitive person. You're very intuitive. And also, you're always very helpful to the people around you. Many people will feel they can be guided to come to you because you're always there to help them and you give them good advice. For some of you, you could be working in the healing arts. You could be a reader of some sort, whether it's a tarot reader or also maybe a psychic or a medium. And so this is how you would have people coming to you for advice, or maybe you're even a counselor. Also, what this shows me is that you're very good at what you do. So again, I feel that people will be drawn to coming your way. And also, you could be in a leadership position as well, or one with status, just because people feel like they are drawn to come to you. So this could also be a job that you may be getting this month, whether it's in one of the fields that I discussed or something else where you're helping people. So anyway, so this is what I see for around the second week. And for around the third week of the month, we have the Hanged Man. And so whenever I see this card, this is just a heads up to let you know that you may be feeling stuck in some type of situation this month. You may be feeling like you're at a crossroads and you're not really sure which way to go. So this is a time to pause and also to let go and just see how things play out for you. When we take a rest or we take a pause, this is when our guides can speak to us, and we may feel things in our body, or we may get ideas or thoughts in our mind. And so we're not going to be able to hear this advice from our guides if we have a lot of anxiety and we have too much going on in our head. So if you just take a little bit of time, you will gain clarity in whatever situation is going on around you. You won't, if you move forward when the time is right, or you're feeling better and have that clarity, you can be more successful if there's something new that you want to do in the future. Letting go is always a good thing. And I always say, allow things to happen as they should, because if you try to force something to happen, it may not turn out the way that you want it to. Also, somebody might be having trouble with their legs. Somebody might be having trouble walking as well. And for some of you, I don't know why, I feel like somebody may be having some type of head injury that you may be getting. You may have recently had a concussion or some type of fall. So I feel like you definitely need to rest and pause so that you can be in good health again. And for around the last week of the month, we have the 10 of Wands. And the 10s can bring endings to things. So this can bring an end to a difficult situation. It looks like for some of you, you may have been really busy over this past month or over the past couple months working on projects. It could be at work or even things that you're doing at home, trying to clean out your house. So what they're showing me is that you are feeling overwhelmed with responsibility. So this is a time that you want to prioritize, or maybe there's someone around you in your home or outside of the home that can help you with these tasks so that you can lighten your load. There's nothing wrong for asking for help. And also, sometimes we just have to say no to people. Maybe we have a lot of our own things to do, especially during the month of December. We have Christmas and planning. And even though we may not be getting together with large groups of friends or family this month, we still are going to have some things on our plate. So, learn to say no to people that maybe it's just not a good time for you, and you're not saying you won't help them in the future, but maybe right now isn't a good time, so that you can clear your mind and feel well rested so that you can move on to new projects and new things in the future. Because with the 10s, we have the endings, and then comes the 1s, which are the new beginnings. Also, I want to say to you, I do feel like there may be somebody that works in construction, or maybe you're a roofer, and I just feel like you could also end up hurting your back. So whatever it is that you do, if you do have problems with the back, or you are lifting things that are heavy this month, trying to prepare for Christmas, maybe you're up on that roof with the Christmas lights, I just want to say to you, please be careful, because you want to make sure that you don't injure yourself. So that's what I have for you this month, Capricorn. And I want to say thank you for listening to my video, whether you're new coming to my channel or someone that has been visiting my channel over the past year. I do appreciate you stopping by. If anything seems to resonate with you now or in the future, please feel free to leave a comment, and also to like and share my videos. as it does help to support my channel. I don't think I mentioned the lottery number for you this month, so if I didn't, the number is 802. And when these numbers have hit, they've hit within a week or two boxed. And also for all of you, I want to say I wish you all a wonderful holiday season. I hope you have a great Christmas and a happy new year. And I look forward to doing more videos for you next year. So take care and have a great month.